What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make sense out of nonsense. And it looks like football season's over. What we gonna do now on Sundays, y'all? It ain't even summertime. At least the football season makes, the winter kind of palatable, and we sitting back like, do something Sunday, watch the football game. We ain't got that no more. And of course, the Kansas City Chiefs pulled it off, which I'm okay with that. Good friend of mine. He coaches for the Chiefs. Same guy who I talked about in one of my videos. They did a 30 for 30 on him. So kudos go out to him. But speaking of football, which when I was playing, the coach said, in everything in life, you can use a football analogy moving forward. I couldn't see it at the time, I mean, he would throw out all these statements and I'd be like, man, why are you always hitting us with these metaphors? Who is he? Some type of Buddha, some monk, always hitting you with the crazy statements, hey, Kevin, don't kick the ball so far over the fence that you can't go get it. What? A ball in the fence? What are you talking about? Hey, Kevin, nothing good happens after 12. Or, look, guys, I want some finger pointers, okay? Some thumb pointers, no finger pointers. He used to say stuff like that, and find a way to get it done. So all of these analogies he would throw out there, and I said, man, you could use that in almost every area of your life, which brings me to this upcoming impeachment that just ended. No, well, not upcoming, but the impeachment that just ended. And of course, the State of the Union speech and the president moving forward in 2020. That's what I meant, the upcoming election. So you got the upcoming election, and I kind of look at it like recruiting. I mean, if Americans were a football owner, if we all own the squad, we want the number one draft picks, right? We want to look at them and see their stats because we want to recruit the best, most capable athlete. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to recruit no scrawny, soft-core athlete. Same thing with the presidency. So let's go ahead and have the presidential draft pick and look at the stats so we can be educated on how we make our decision in November. Yeah, that's what I hope happens to the Democrats. Send them straight across the middle, even though a linebacker standing there ready to smack them in the face. I want to see their whole chin strap and face mask get blown completely off their face in November. That's what I want to see. I want to see their head spin around so far that they're able to look at their own butt cracks. Bam! That's what I want to see. I want to see them get chin checked so bad that if you're standing behind them, you'll see the whites of their eyes. I want to see them get hit in the middle of the back so hard that both of their hands clap behind them. That's how hard I want to see them get hit in 2020. So if we are given the task of choosing a good president, just like you would choose a good athlete, you got to line them up. You got to see, their capabilities, how fast they are, bench press, stuff that they've done. So, first up for recruiting, let's see, we got Sleepy, Creepy, Slimy. Okay, Joe. You know what? My accomplishments they're vast. One being, let's see, I'm friends with Barack. That's an accomplishment. Did you know that? I'm friends with Barack. And all the rest of my policies sucked and failed. But other than that, did I mention that I was friends with Barack Obama? Huh? Okay. No, that's my qualification. See, that right there is not a good one. So let's get him out of here. We can go ahead and get him off the chalkboard. Next up, we got Elizabeth, a.k.a. Pocahontas. What is she good at? She's good at lying. She pretty much have been multiple people. I think she got multiple personality disorder, to be honest with you, for a while. She's an engine. And who knows next? And now I'm a black woman. Now I'm a small Asian girl. Now I'm a Neanderthal woman. You never know what Liz is going to turn up. So we don't want that type of athlete in the White House. Okay, we don't want nothing. Get her out of there. Who else we got? Oh, stepping up, Petite Pete. You know the one. One with the little boy haircut. So cute. Yeah, the one that's built low to the ground for traction. So small, look like he could drive a Ken doll car with his feet still hanging because he can't reach the pedals. Yeah, that guy. The one that with the little teeny petite waist. Yeah, the one that probably go in and order his clothes in girl sizes. Let me get a 2. I wear a 1. Yeah, because he can't fit no, real 22-inch 30. No, none of that. Just give me a 2, a 1, whatever. So that guy, that's the guy. That you're gonna put him up? No. How did he even get into the combines? I don't understand. Yeah, he can't bench nothing. 40 times is horrible. And if our squad came out with him on it, the rest of the teams, which is the world, would look at us and say, we're about to mop the floor with this squad. They got Petite Pete under center. They got him like blue 37, blue 30. Oh, these guys look pretty scary. Yeah, we don't want Petite Pete running our offense. Okay, so let's get him out of there. Let me think. Do they even got any other? Coming to the combine, Madman Bernie. Mad for nothing, you know him. I don't know if we want the angry man on our squad just trying to give away all of our secrets to everybody. Why do we get to keep the plays? I think we should give away the plays. Everyone should be able to have the plays and participate because America's being... And I'm like, okay, so we don't want the angry man on our squad giving away everything that we work so hard to gain. So he got to go too. All right, so that pretty much wraps it up. I'm not even going to look at Klobuchar. We're not inviting her to the combines. Who else? Bloomberg. Yeah, little Mikey. Nah. We're not going to. Even though his family got pulled and they want him to come in because, all the chips. And like, can my son get a try? No. We don't work that way. You're not going to come in and buy him onto our squad. But now, let's look at Presidente Trump and see what his stats are. Okay, let's see. All right. Let's see, Mr. Trump, let's step up to the mic. Oh, wow, this guy looks pretty impressive. So almost 4 million jobs created since his election. Not bad. More Americans are now employed than ever recorded before in our history. Do you realize how big of an accomplishment that is? This player's starting to look pretty good. Ever. That's a big statement. That ain't like, out of 10 people, he was no, ever. That's like Usain Bolt saying, hey, look, man, I am the fastest human that ever lived. You see how big that is? I mean, he ain't saying just right now in America, just currently. No, he's saying not another man or woman that ever came to this planet was faster than me. Those are big words. Same thing with President Trump. He's saying never in America's history have more people been employed. That's impressive. What else? Created more than 400,000 manufacturing jobs since his election? Well, wait a minute. What happened to... Now, listen. I don't know what he's talking about when he says these jobs are coming back. I mean, unless he has a magic wand, they're just not going to happen. Well, it happened. So I guess he's like abracadabra, hocus pocus. Yeah, so they came back. Well, that's crazy. Where's that wand? It must be in Trump's back pocket. Manufacturing jobs growing at the fastest rate in more than 3 decades? That's crazy. Economic growth last quarter hit 4.2%. That's a nice little growth going on. New unemployment claims recently hit a 49-year low. Man, so you mean the people working? Say median household income has hit highest level ever recorded. Whoa. But remember, the Democrats, they're telling us that all of the medium household people, they're still disenfranchised. And, the man of 1% has their foot on their back and they're not growing. I don't understand. It's crazy. I mean, that's not what Bernie and Liz told me. Let's see. African Americans, lowest unemployment ever. Hispanics, lowest unemployment ever. Asians, lowest unemployment ever. But wait a minute. This person that we're looking at recruiting, I heard, was a full-blown racist, and he's a sexist. So what do you mean? He got women and Hispanics and blacks and Asians working. Let's see what's going on with the women. Women's unemployment recently reached the lowest rate in 65 years. Bravo. This player is, he's looking good. Let's see what else. Oh, youth unemployment has recently hit the lowest rate in nearly a half a century. So you mean to tell me the kids are working too? The youth is working? That's impressive to get them lazy bones off the couch and get them working. Let's continue. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Lowest unemployment rate ever recorded for Americans without a high school diploma. Now, you know that's big because back in the day, if you ain't have no high school diploma, you was butt out. You sitting in the interview already knowing what's about to happen. How's it looking? Well, let me see here. Says here you didn't graduate from high school? No, I ain't graduated from high school. Oh, okay, I see. No high school diploma? Okay, well, I tell you what, we got a good job for you. We're going to need you to go out into that field, and instead of digging dirt, we're going to need you to eat it because we're looking for a dirt eater. And when you meet them, it's all I could do, just eat dirt. I mean, I got to have a high school diploma just to dig? Yeah, it requires you to have one to dig it. So, our lower level entry is just eating it. Yeah, pretty much. So now you got these people working. Bravo, President Trump. All right, how about this one? Under his administration, veterans unemployment recently reached its lowest rate in 20 years. I'm impressed. Almost 3.9 million Americans have been lifted off of the food stamp since the election. Wow. Now, I don't know about y'all, but it's not cool to be on the food stamps, especially growing up before they came out with the cool little cards, okay? Because, see, when I was on them as a kid, my mom be like, hey, boy, go to the store, get me some bologna, some bread, make sure you get some mayonnaise, get me a pack of Cools, and you can get yourself some Doritos, and then bring the rest of my food stamps back. And you know how embarrassing that was? Soon as you get in the line, they gonna ask questions. We need a price check on aisle 3, this kid up here with food stamps. Could you hold those up, kid? It was embarrassing, man. Nobody wanted to be caught on the food stamps unless you just want to be sorry. So look at that. People getting off the food stamps. The pledge to American workers have resulted in employers committing to train more than 4 million Americans. And we are committed, they say, them organizations, they're committed to vocational education. That means that we're growing at such a rate that there's more jobs than we have people to fill them. Now, that's a good problem to have, especially when I was a principal here in Youngstown. They had to bus people in to do welding, paying them $90 an hour, plus making sure that they stay in a hotel because we didn't have enough people to do welding. So now they're starting to train these young boys and young gals. 95% of the U.S. manufacturers are optimistic about the future. The highest ever. Now, that's a high percentage. But if you let a Pocahontas get in, watch that number tank. Put a Bernie in and watch it just straight nosedive. Retail sales surged last month, up another 6% over the last year. Signed the biggest package of tax cuts and reforms in history. After tax cuts, over $300 billion poured back into the U.S. in the first quarter alone. Wow, he's toting some pretty nice statistics here. Says as a result of the tax bill, small businesses will have the lowest top marginal tax rate in more than 80 years. I'm ready to go ahead and see if we can draft President Trump the first round. What else? Help win U.S. bid for the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. That is, of course, if we can still get there without stepping in dookie and needles from these democratically ran cities. Anyway, help win the U.S., Mexico, Canada United bid for the 2026 World Cup. Pretty cool. Opened the ANWR and approved the Keystone XL and Dakota Access Pipelines. Okay, I see you. How about this? Record numbers of regulations eliminated. Got to get those pesky regs out of there. Enacted regulatory relief for community banks and credit unions. Obama individual mandate gone. The administration is providing more affordable health care options for Americans through associate health plan and short-term duration plans. How you like that? I got a little tongue twisted there. Last month, the FDA approved more affordable generic drugs than ever before in history. And thanks to the efforts of this administration, many drug companies are freezing or reversing planned price increases. Interesting. Let's see. They informed the Medicare program to stop hospitals from overcharging low-income seniors on their drugs, saving seniors hundreds of millions of dollars this year alone. So no longer do the old person come in like, now you say I need what? Oh, you need this drug right here, Grandpa. Are you sure I need it? It's going to help me, right? Absolutely. Help with your gas. And we're going to also give you 12 other drugs that you need. I need all of those, you say? Absolutely. Just giving them stuff. Anyway, how about this? Sign the right to try. Great. Secured $6 billion in new funding to fight the opioid epidemic. Sweet. Illegal immigration down like 70-something%. That's crazy. How about this? Reduce high dose opiate prescriptions by 16% during the first year in office. Signed the VA Choice Act. Great. Increased our coal export to 60%. U.S. oil production recently reached all-time high. We're number one right now. We're number one, okay? All right, because we're America, okay? See, these Democrats and their impeachment, they weren't speaking our language, okay? They were speaking Moon Man, and I don't speak Moon Man. I speak American, okay? Which is not a language. It's an attitude. Don't you forget it. So anyway, we're number one. How about this one? We withdrew, of course, from the job-killing Paris Climate Accord, canceled the illegal anti-coal so-called Clean Power Plan, secured records $700 billion in military funding and $716 billion for next year. NATO allies are spending $69 billion more on defense since 2016. We're not getting pimped anymore. Process has begun to make the Space Force the sixth branch of the government. Confirm more circuit court judges than any other administration. Confirmed Supreme Court justices, 2 of them. Withdrew from the horrible one-sided Iran plan. Move our U.S. embassy to Jerusalem. Killed some real deal terrorists. Got who is this? Solomon Grundy. Got him out of there. And then the other one, Baghdadi, dead. Got him out of there too. Oh, defeated ISIS. Oh man, this is a great resume right here. Protecting Americans from terrorists with the travel ban upheld by the Supreme Court. Issued executive orders to keep open Guantanamo Bay. Okay, Guantanamera. All right, concluded. A historical U.S.-Mexico trade deal replacing NAFTA. You all know it went down a couple of days ago. The USMCA reached a breakthrough agreement with the UN to increase U.S. exports. Whew, I can barely get through all this. His resume is so fat. Let's see. Imposed tariffs on foreign steel and aluminum to protect our national security. Imposed tariffs on China in response to Chinese forced technology transfer, intellectual property theft, and their chronically abusive trade practices. And they were chronic. And we started the process of signing a deal with them as well. Let's see. Net exports are on track to increase by $59 billion this year. Improve vetting and screening for refugees and switch focus to overseas resettlements. And they have begun to build the wall. Those are just a few of the accomplishments by Trump. And I think right now in 2020 presidential draft, my number one choice, my number one draft pick is going to be President Trump because the rest of the squad sucks. They got the worst pool ever when it comes down to presidential candidates. And that's probably why we're looking at impeachment. Yeah. So while they're running around trying to do that instead of build their case of why they should be elected over Trump, Trump already built this case. So let's check out this State of the Union. That's going to be great. Looking forward to that. I'm sure he'll be touting some of these accomplishments as well. But I just want to throw them out there and let us all just sit back and enjoy them. Like, yeah, that sounds music to my ears right there. So God bless you. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and the notification button. Make sure you find me on Facebook and the Twitter. Make sure your notifications are set for all. And also that you're still subscribed. Check out Extreme Teas, my sponsor. If you like their products, click on something, put Kevin in a promo code, you'll get a 20% discount. If you want to donate to Kevin and Kevin's Corner, feel free. There's links below. And also, that might be it. Let me think that I missed something. Probably. Oh, you can check me out live every Wednesday, 7:30 in Kevin's Corner on Facebook, YouTube, and my radio blog talk show. All right? All right, God bless. See y'all next time in Kevin's Corner. Dun 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 dun. Knock them Democrats completely out. I want to see the meat wagon come out and take them off the field. God bless.